Mr. Kyles went in as a gangster disciple member as a young man, early 20s. It was not his first time he'd been convicted, and he was sentenced to 70 plus years. My name is Mike Ferrell. I'm a partner in the labor and employment practice of Epstein Becker Green Chicago office. I represented Timothy Kyles, who's an inmate incarcerated with the Illinois Department of Corrections in a Section 1983 civil rights case, pro bono, appointed by the court to represent Mr. Kyles in that matter. On one evening, on a couple evenings actually, he is assaulted by Mr. Pena at night while he's essentially knocked out on the drugs. And on one night he wakes up and Mr. Pena is on top of him. His pants have been pulled down to his ankle and he's being sexually raped. As a member of the trial bar in the Northern District of Illinois, you are subject to being assigned cases from time to time. And this is just one of those where my name came up. On the one hand, you're overwhelmed by the gravity of his allegations. A lot of these 1983 cases aren't about a dispute that has this much gravity to the allegations. But this one, failure to protect on the grounds that he was on really a double selling or protected custody inmate with a gang member who they knew posed a direct threat to him or should have known. First Amendment retaliation that resulted in allegations of rape that they ignored. If we can prove that, that's a case that's going to trial. This is not, a low dollar case. This is not one that just goes away on emotion. This is one that has legs to go to trial. And how are we going to go about proving these allegations? The firm is incredibly supportive. From the firm's perspective, it's another case. It's another client. The support, associates, current partners who helped me with summary judgment, getting past summary judgment, who helped us at trial, the staff who helped us in the office get ready for trial with all the exhibits and all the pretrial filings and that sort of thing, was tremendous. At trial with me was an associate in the Chicago office, Danny Samandel, who I'm very grateful for the time he gave us on the case. But, picking up a case that's pro bono, that's outside the area of labor and employment, is asking a lot. But Danny was with us, throughout trial prep and through trial. He was at counsel table with us at trial. He cross-examined one of the defendants in front of a jury. You can spend your entire career and never get the opportunity to stand in front of a jury and do those sorts of things. And he got to do them in this case. I had Pete Steinmeier, partner in charge of the Chicago office, and Jim Yo, one of my partners here, all give up part of their day and come down and take the witness box and testify for us in front of a federal jury. So the help doing the case, the help just with the case, it was all tremendous. We got a call from the court, the judge's deputy, that we have a verdict. And we go back in, Tim's there, the marshals bring him in, and we're sitting, when the jury comes into the room, and they had a unanimous verdict. And I told Tim, I don't know what that jury's going to do, but we're putting on our best case, the way our case came in, and we've got a jury who's paying attention. So this is our best shot. We're going to have to be stoic. We're going to take it, whatever the verdict says, and we're not going to fall apart no matter what it comes back with. When they came back with the numbers that they did, and I was still writing and adding them up as they came back, because they went through each defendant who they found liable and, or not, and 5 or 6 were liable. And then they went through and gave damages for each one. And I was still adding it up. And Tim leaned down in my ear and said, $2.95 million, Mike. And he was right. But he added it up faster than I did. So he's elated at the verdict. The money it represents is getting out and having something and not nothing. Because right now he looks at, they're going to let me out of here in a few years. And I don't have anything, right? When I went in, I had nothing. I mean, the amount of money we're talking about in post-judgment interest in 1 year on his verdict is more money than he has cumulatively ever made working in his life, right? So it's a chance for a whole new start on a new life when he gets out. And so I feel the pressure to defend it.